Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the channel. My name is Mike and I review Western wear type of stuff. And today I'm here with, well, you saw the thumbnail, you see the title, but I just want to say I'm here with the great deal. Now I get to the great deal in a minute, but let me tell you what I got. Yes, it is Ariat. It is not a pair of boots, as I said in the thumbnail, title, and everything. It is a cowboy hat from Ariat. Now, I hate the fact that I got to title and thumbnail these videos because I give it away beforehand, but it's like as I'm unboxing it, I want to tell you the whole, idea and everything that I got. So, I got a cowboy hat. I got a felt hat. I did not just get a regular felt hat either. This is a brand new $300 to $350 Ariat 6X felt hat. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ariat 6X felt hat. So let me just get down to the brass tacks. I got this for $40. $40 sent to my house, by the way. $40 sent to my house. How did I get a 6X? Now, if you don't know what X's are, basically X's on the felt hat scale is a rating for quality. So this right here is a 3X, and the lowest you usually get is 2 or 3X's. I don't know if I don't think Cody James makes a 2X, but I know Ariat makes a 2X, Justin makes a 2X. That's usually the lowest quality, and that usually means it's 100% wool felt. So that means that it came from sheep, lambs, stuff like that. This, on the other hand, is 100% fur felt. So it's not wool, it is fur. So it's gonna do a little better against the elements. Now, the highest the X's go, or the traditional highest of the X's would go to a 10X that was 100% beaver. Nowadays they go all the way up to 1000X, and that's like 100% mink, like fur that comes from the belly section. Then there's 100% beaver, then there's back beaver, then there's belly beaver, like all of this different stuff. And obviously when we're talking about beavers, those animals are water resistant. They naturally spend their time in water, the water beads off of their back, all that good stuff. So when you're talking about rabbit fur, and this is actually called hare, H-A-R-E, but I always like to say rabbit because I don't want you to think hair like on my head. But rabbit fur, you're talking about a step up in quality, but it's not necessarily all the way up to beaver or anything like that. This is a fur felt hat. This is a rabbit fur felt hat. So this is a step in the right direction. This is a step north of what I have on here is this wool felt hat. $40 though. This is $300 to $350 depending on what time you look at it, but at the very least, you can find these on sale for $300. They used to retail for about $350. And usually you can only find these now. I haven't been able to find them on the website. I will post a correction if that's not true, but from my research, I have not been able to find them on the website. And I've been holding this the wrong way the whole time, but it's not gonna hurt it right now. So how on earth was I able to get a $350 hat for $40? That makes absolutely no sense. We all need to hear about this deal. Where did I get it at? I got this at shopgoodwill.com. Shopgoodwill.com. So I got to give big props to Jeremiah Craig, because that is where I first learned about this website called shopgoodwill.com. And so I started looking on there for boots. I found lots of used boots that I've purchased and have had here on the channel. Excellent steals, excellent deals. This is the first time that I actually went shopping for just anything Western and a hat. And I found this hat, and it was brand new. A brand new fur felt hat, 6X. So when I saw it, I was like, what? You kidding me? Click. So here's the little secret or the treasure that I find whenever I'm on eBay or I'm on shopgoodwill.com. If somebody misspells something, then you are in luck, because it's not gonna show up in the organic results as well as if everything was spelled correctly and the program knows exactly what you're looking for. So how was I able to find such a good deal? Why was it at Goodwill? Because it was misshapen. And so when I pulled it out of the box, this hat was like, just think of it like this for one, okay? But the crown was straight. It was just like, it was completely wonky. It was completely wonky. Now, none of that bothered me because I know how to shape at least the brim. Now, if this was misshapen too bad, I probably would have left it alone. Although this is able to shape better than this because it's fur felt. Fur felt shapes better than wool. All that being said, this was fine. The crown was fine. It was just the brim, and the brim was just everywhere. It was a little wonky. And so I said, okay, I don't have a problem with that. I know that I can bring it home, add some steam to it, reshape it, and I'll be fine. I'll shape it the way I want to. And it obviously didn't look like this. This is the shape that I like on most of my hats. So I know I talk about all my hats here that I get on the channel and how I will shape them. So I figured I would film a little bit of that for you. So here's some snippets of me shaping this hat and trying to get it to where I want to get it at. So this is the portion where you actually get to see what this guy looks like out of the box and how I was able to get it from shopgoodwill.com for such a cheap price. That's it right there. Let's take a good look. Matter of fact, how about we just try it on? How's that? As you can see, it's everywhere. So obviously this is messed up, this is messed up. It's everywhere. And yes, I have it on right because this is where your buckle goes to the left. And as you can see here, your bow here goes to the back. That's on my back. So that, Hopalong Cassidy, is how you wear your cowboy hat. And being that this is a 6X and not a 3X, I'm able to do much, much more with it. So, all that being said, I think I might have done it. There we go. And this comes in iterations. You don't get it all at once. You don't flatten it out all at once. That's better. Already we're seeing progress. Already we're seeing progress. I'm just gonna apply some more steam to that. That is looking a lot better than what I showed earlier. Starting to fit a whole lot better. I love the crown already. And yeah, I think that's it. And here it is on my head, the Ariat 6X Cowboy felt hat. And I like it. It fits great. What's crazy is that I was able to find this hat in my size, which is a 7 5/8. Now, the only thing that I changed on this guy, as maybe you'll notice when I was shaping it, is it came with the ribbon. I'm not a big fan of the ribbon, so I decided to take it off and I replaced it with this actual hat band that's got the nice buckle and everything like that. Now, it's leather. I'm a big fan of when it comes from the factory with the felt band on it, because it's just a nice blending of the hat band and the hat itself. But you know, it's not a bad touch. Again, there it is. And this is how the hat fits on me. I think this is my new favorite hat when it comes to the black hat. I've been used to my Cody James. Got this guy to shape up on me real nice. And yeah, I was able to take care of it. So as you guys were saying, that's all that it really takes. It just takes some time, some being patient, hitting with steam, and then just hitting it up. Now, one of the things that I didn't do, that I ended up taking this into my room later and fixing it, was I gotta have my measuring tape to know just how wide this is. Just the same as this. It needs to be a certain width because you can go too wide, and for me, I don't like it. I've seen other guys go that wide. And I also wanted to answer some of these questions. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me, what shape is the hat that I'm wearing? Well, this crown is the traditional cattleman crease. The cattleman crease on the crown, same as this, cattleman crease. It's the most traditional crease that you're gonna find on the crown most people get. This, on the other hand, is what's known as, some people call it a rodeo brim. Some people call it the JB brim. This is more closer to a JB brim where it's flat right there. Of course, the JB brim actually goes a little bit further, like out here, right? So the straight part goes out further. I like mine 8 inches, and then that's about it. So this is about 8 inches, right about there. And then that's it. That's where I put my creases, and then I come up with it. So anyway, you can go to if you purchase a hat at the Boot Barn, it doesn't matter which hat you're getting. If you purchase a hat at the Boot Barn, whether it's an Ariat or it's a Cody James or it's a Justin, you can get it shaped right there at Boot Barn for free. I'm not sure if you buy it somewhere else, if you can go get it shaped. You might. I'm not sure. I haven't checked out that policy, but I do know for a fact that you can pretty much go into any Western store, any local Western store that you have in your town, and you can get them, you can pay them a small fee, $5, $10, something like that, and they'll shape it for you, and they're able to do it really quick. Usually you can request something like a rodeo style. I mean, just pull up anybody on a rodeo, and 9 times out of 10 they're having something like this, okay? So that you could point out to whoever's your favorite rodeo rider, you could point out, hey, that one looks good right there. Can you make it look like that? Pull it up on YouTube, show them. They could do that for you right there and then. And they have the way better steamers than the closed steamer that I had in here to shape this guy. So all of that being said, that's it for this video. I hope you're as jazzed as I am about this hat. Now, I am gonna be making another video here soon where I'm gonna be talking about shopgoodwill.com, and I'm just gonna talk about all the cool boots and hats and stuff like that I've purchased from there. So you guys stay tuned for that one. I'll see you on the next one.